Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Aung La N Sang in the house, former double champion, up against Shamil Erdogan at 168. I saw that Shamil has been calling for this fight for a long time, and you wanted it as well. We haven't seen you compete in a while, so how pleased are you to be fighting against him and on a massive card?
Finally, I get to compete again, and I didn't get to compete for almost a year and a half. So to be able to compete again, it's great. I can't wait. I've been training this whole time, so I'm looking forward to competing.
Have you been able to use this to your advantage and heal up old injuries and sharpen the tools?
Of course, like the next fight is going to be the best version of me. You know, Granted that I'm a little bit older now, but I'm still training hard with all the young guys, so I'll be good.
Shamil is a killer. How highly do you rank him? What kind of weapons are you looking out for from him?
He's probably one of the better fighters that I've fought. If not the best fighter that I've fought. So it's going to be good, but he's not the first undefeated Russian I fought, and he's not going to be the last one that I'm going to fight. So it's going to be good. He has a very good wrestling pedigree, and his striking is pretty good. He has good fight IQ in terms of striking as well. So I'm looking forward to a banger.
Where do you see the fight going in terms of technical skill? He's 6'2". We all know about your power. Do you see yourself outstriking him?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a fun one. I want to take him to deep waters and make him feel it. You know, I've been preparing very hard for this fight, so we're gonna have a fun one.
Who have you been preparing with? There's so many champions and world-class athletes in your gym. Like, who's your go-tos at the moment?
Like for this camp, I had a lot of good training partners. Mohammed, who's fighting this weekend. Um, Gerald Marshall, who's fighting this weekend as well. AJ, who's going to fight on the same weekend as me. And these younger, like Dagestani Russian guys as well. So I got a great group of guys, a great group of team at Kill Cliff. And yeah, I put in the work. So got great training partners, great coaches. This should be a fun one.
Um, do you think the elevation's going to be a factor in Denver? Like, are you going to get over there? And do you think that's like something that some fighters will not consider well?
Say that again?
Is elevation going to be a factor? Denver's like quite high above sea level, right?
Yeah, it is.
So
Um,
do you think all the fighters are going to consider that? Do you think some fighters might come unstuck? Because I noticed people like Haggerty, they went over there early, and I'm wondering, is Superlet getting over there early? Like, is this going to be a factor late in these fights?
for sure, it's a little bit of a factor, but it's okay. It's just 15-minute fight. It's not going to change much. With your condition, you'll be good. 15-minute fight, you know.
How do you stay motivated to get up, work super hard, and just run and lift weights? And do you still love this? How do you like navigate the motivation to work harder than most men can understand?
I'm extremely motivated. I don't feel like I've been doing this for a long time. I just feel like it's passing fast, but like I'm still getting better and I'm still evolving. So I'm learning and I'm still growing, and I still have so much love for this sport. And I still want to put on great fights. So I don't feel like I don't know. I live a pretty simple life, a simple, healthy life. So my body's still good, my mind's still good, and I'm still getting better. So let's put on some more good fights.
Would you mind sharing your bucket list in this sport? What you've been a double world champion, you've competed in front of packed stadiums. What's on your list that you got to do? You competed in Japan, right? So, what do you want to get done before you hang them up?
I don't know. Just put on some more good fights. You know, I want to keep fighting until I don't improve anymore in between fights. You know, I think I just want to, like better myself, become a better mixed martial artist. And then when it's time, I want to be able to give my knowledge back to the next generation.
Could we see you be a coach after that?
Oh, for sure, for sure. I'm gonna be coaching the next generation. My son and Teal's son, they're already at an age where they're competing. They're competing jiu-jitsu, they're competing next year, they'll be competing kickboxing as well. So there's
That's
gonna be a
awesome.
next generation after us, yeah.
Are we going to see you stick at middleweight? Is this where you're happiest?
Yeah, middleweight is the best weight class for me. I'm not gonna go up. I'm gonna stay here middleweight and be as the best version of myself and put on some good fights.
I was trying to hype a fight between you and Anatoly because he hasn't actually got that many exciting options in a way. Yeah, triple champion, and then he was like, "No way, we're really good friends." I was like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "I'm not fighting that guy." Uh, did you hear that? How did you guys become friends? Is it the same for you? You wouldn't fight him?
Let's be like honest, right? Like um I'm in the middleweight division. Like my goal is to be the champion one day, right? And like, of course, you don't want to fight your friend, right? But like, I don't want to. I don't know right now. Like, but if the promotion needs a fight that needs to happen, it will happen. But I'm not pushing for it. But my goal is to be champion again. But in my head, there's nothing past Shamil right now. I don't look past Shamil, and it would be very unwise for me to look past Shamil. So I don't really want to talk about things that doesn't really matter.
That makes sense. I just think, yeah, if he was at middleweight and defending the belt,
Yeah, we got a big fish to fry. We can't get ahead of ourselves.
absolutely.
This is a tough task at hand. We have a really tough task at hand, a tough fight, and I'm doing everything in my power in my training camp to put on the best show. On the social media and stuff, he said I'm an easy fight. Yeah, so we'll see.
You must have dealt with it all, people being cool, respectful, and the total opposite. What does that stir in you when he says you're an easy fight?
Let my actions do the talking. I don't need to say anything, but I'm training very hard for that. If he really thinks I'm an easy fight, then it is what it is. I don't think I'm an easy fight for anybody.
Is this guy getting knocked out?
That's the only way. That's the only way we'll find out, right, on September 6th. But everything that I'm doing points to that.
I know you're focused on MMA, but can I ask if like Letway or celebrity boxing you spoke about in the past that you'd love to have a Letway fight one day in the 39? Could we see you do that, or like a boxing match or something? Are those kind of things something that you'll consider?
Am I getting cut off again?
You're good now, I
Am I
think. Yeah.
okay? Okay, yeah, yeah. I don't know, bro. Like I don't really look past Shamil fighting Shamil.
Sorry, I lost you for a moment. Would you mind answering that again?
Yeah, there's nothing on my mind right now than getting in a fist fight with Shamil. Nothing else matters right now.
That's the ultimate mentality you have to have,
I'm
right?
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to make your interview very boring, but there's nothing in my life right now that matters to me right now. No future plans, nothing. No. This is my target. Shamil and I are gonna put on a good fight. If he says I'm an easy fight, we're gonna put on a good fight. Make it look easy then.
That's the mentality you have to have. You have to be laser focused, and that's why you're the man. I haven't spoken to you for a while, so I'm going to ask you about all sorts of topics. That's my job. So, I'm going to wrap up with the perfect striker with you, if that's good. So out of everybody in one championship, who would you choose for the best punches?
Best punches. Uh, the best punches. Probably the light heavyweight champ in kickboxing and the heavyweight champ.
From Ukraine, Kriklia.
Yes.
Can you say Roman Kriklia for the sake of the edit?
Roman Kriklia.
Yeah.
I would say right now Roman Kriklia, right? Roman is probably the best puncher right now.
Elbows?
Elbows, super light.
Knees?
Knees, man. Catchmore.
He's not in the promotion anymore. But he
He's
does
not,
have he does have very good knees.
He has very good knees.
Have you got any current one fighters?
Current one fighters who has really good knees. Well, I think the Immortal.
Reagan Urso?
Yeah, Reagan Urso, the Immortal, has very good knees.
Kicks?
I gotta go back to man, Super Legs got really good kicks, but also the Taiwan Chai has really good kicks.
Love Taiwan Chai. Unbelievable. And I love his teep. And who's got the best chin?
Rock Tan's got the best chin.
Yeah, it's pretty undisputed. And finally, who has the best microphone skills in one championship?
Best microphone skill. One of those heavyweights had pretty good microphone skills, I feel like. Yeah, I feel like the heavyweights, right? Rook has pretty good microphone skills, and Anatoly has pretty good microphone skills, you know.
Yeah,
those heavyweight two guys, yeah.
You got to give it up to Anatoly. You know, his English is getting better, and like he's got one of the best. He cuts one of the best promos in one. So for a guy who doesn't even fully speak English, that's impressive, I must say. Always looking forward to seeing you compete. Out of everyone in the promotion, you always bring something interesting. You know, you always bring fireworks. So can't wait to see you back. We've missed you. It's great to interview you again. Hopefully we speak after the fight, and good luck. We're going to find out.
Take a move in the ring. You can hit me with a word you feel.